Okay guys, this week we start the biggest project of our entire life. And I'm worried we might be in over our heads.
This makes it very real.
Oh my gosh!
We cool. We cool.
Oh!
Are we at the point of no return?
Oh, we're far beyond that. That went right into my soul.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
The stakes are high and only time will tell whether this was a massive mistake.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Today is a very big day.
Yes.
Some would even say it's monumental.
It is, guys. Now, normally we would be travelling around in our van, having a wonderful time, but in September I had a climbing accident, which means we have been tethered to my hometown because I've got a few hospital appointments between now and Christmas. And guys, we need to do something to entertain ourselves.
And you know, I would be completely happy with just having a couple of months off.
No.
But Keely doesn't work that way.
No, guys, I almost had him doing an entire van build, but then I decided with being home, I really felt like this was a time for us to like invest in our family and give back to them instead of just doing a van build for fun. So I have indeed signed us up to do a giant project for my parents while they're away on holiday with the time limit that it needs to be done by Christmas.
Guys, we're putting in a full kitchen. We're putting in a full kitchen.
Not only putting in the kitchen, we're also doing a second utility room and their hall and stairs.
Like, there's a lot of weight on this project. This is going to decide whether anybody ever lets us do anything with them again.
And if we get this done, my entire family is coming for Christmas. And if we don't, I don't think we'll ever be invited to Christmas again.
So we started emptying some cupboards last night, and I think the gravity of the situation really set in.
Basically, okay, so we have already emptied out a lot of the like cups and plates and everything. And I've got like quite emotional because this is obviously like my childhood kitchen, and this is where like my mum taught me to cook and everything, and it's like full of memories, but also like I'm really excited because obviously this kitchen's on its way out, guys, to build something that like mum can carry that on and do all her baking in, and we're going to like have this really functional space for her and lots of drawers for as they go into their old age. And I'm like so excited to be able to make a home that she can like grow old in and enjoy, you know, and hopefully make loads more memories. Like, that's what I want. I want loads more family Christmases here, and I want us all baking together again. And I think as they've got older and all the kids have moved on and the kitchen's got more and more disgusting, no offense, mum, you've lost all that. And I really, really hope and believe that putting this new one in is gonna like spark that up again and hopefully start loads of new family memories with them as grandparents. So I'm excited.
It's very sweet.
And for context, my mum's kitchen is over 35 years old. It's definitely on its way out, and she's been talking about getting a new one for over 10 years.
And we are here, we have the time.
Do we have the skills?
Who knows, let's go find out. Alright guys, so I'm sure we all can relate to this one. We all have these kitchen cupboards and they are massive. We put stuff in them and a lot of that stuff just gets pushed to the back, and then new stuff gets added, and that stuff at the back just gets forgotten for, you know, a few weeks or a few months or a few decades.
Yeah, in the van there's no denying we have found things that we had bought in like Turkey a few years ago and realised they're out of date. But my mum's had stuff in these cupboards since I was a baby. So
what?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a few years, it's literally decades.
One thing that's pointing out to me first is this jar of salsa. It looks very old.
This one?
No, that up, down, up, there.
Oh, God, bless us.
What do you got for me?
Not only is it slightly fermented inside, but it's out of date in 2011. That was out of date 12 years ago. How long does salsa last? And
2011 is 13 years ago.
This is older than all my nieces and nephews.
Okay, so do we keep a couple of things and a forfeit is that you have to eat it?
No, that's just no thanks. I'm also intrigued by this one. Why is this one black? Okay, this one's only 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
2014.
That is young.
Yeah.
So keep.
looking at me. Mom, I'm sorry, Mum, right? But they're right at the front of your cupboard. We haven't set this up. These are right at the front of your cupboard.
Before we go any further, we probably should just apologise to your parents. We did say that we wouldn't shame them. And we're not going to. You know, this happens to the best of us.
There's stuff out of date in our van, guys. It's just because you're older. You've more years on us. It's fine. We
That is
understand.
true. There's stuff that in our van that we put in there 5 years ago and is still there.
Yeah. This one, it's not that much of a record, but it's 2010, so it's 14 years out of date.
2010.
So we're going to keep, we're just going to say what the record is.
Okay. So this is 2011.
Oh yeah, let's put it in chronological order. 2010, 2000 and something that was earlier than that. This one's quite good. This one's only 2020.
2020. Okay, so this is the
newest.
The newest, and then okay, cool. Okay, we got unopened BB Beetroot, unopened BB Beetroot 2019. Do we keep things that are 5 years old but not opened?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, let's be honest.
Do?
I don't fully believe necessarily in best before dates. It's just when the stuff's also looking rotten. Oh, it's gonna make me sick, Phil.
Oh, organic apple cider vinegar. We'll keep that.
That's fine. Jams and stuff are fine, even if they're old, I think. But like a tartar sauce.
Tartar. This HP sauce is turned purple. Kate, I know that you're going to be watching this video, being like, don't throw out my dark soy sauce. But when it's 20 years old, and guys, don't worry, if you're looking at all this, thinking that, are you just going to leave the cupboards empty? We're not. We're going to refill the cupboards with good, healthy, nutritious food. Guys, we've got some country preserve blackberry homemade jam, which is unopened, by the way, so it might be okay. But it's apparently the 25th of November 2011. This is like a time machine.
Yeah.
Like, would you think this is okay?
I think just keep that.
Okay, guys, we're gonna keep a jam that's 13 years old. That's fun. Guys, it's absolutely nuts how much stuff that you can fit in a cupboard, and these cupboards are quite shallow as well. If you're watching this and you're thinking that your cupboards are chock full of stuff, you know, take this opportunity to, you know, go and empty your cupboards and give them a clean and then put stuff back in and just see what you've got. You might find some ancient relics in there too.
Yes, and if you do go and have a little clear out of your cupboards, please come back and tell us in the chat, what was the oldest thing you found?
Yeah, see if you can beat our record.
Yeah. For the record, our record,
For the
record is 2004.
2004?
20 years old. And that's a spice. Spice takes years to get out of date.
I mean, at this point, I'm just impressed. Guys, we thought this would take 10 minutes, but some of these cupboards are like Narnia.
Yeah.
They just go on forever, and we're discovering new realms and worlds that we didn't know existed. 4 jars of decaf coffee. Like, for a start, decaf?
Blasphemy. My mother has, I don't know how many unlabeled jars of various flours. So they're all being kept, and I'm hoping at some point she'll remember what's in them. We promised that we would keep things and only throw stuff that was detrimental to her health. So we're keeping your promise, Mum. Don't worry.
It's quite overwhelming.
There's a lot of there's so much stuff.
Kate, if you're watching this, I know that it must have been hard watching us gut your kitchen, so I do appreciate that you trusted us and you let us do this.
Okay guys, we did go to the shop and buy like half a dozen plastic boxes, thinking that would be enough for this kitchen, but we massively underestimated how much stuff fits in these cupboards.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excusing.
I don't know where this came from. Home base, if you really want your trolley back, you know where to find it. You know you're in Craigavon when you've got a random trolley in your garden.
True that.
All the stuff that we're keeping, put in here, and then we can just wheel it into the other room.
Okay.
I do not care who you are, please never eat these. Like, this is just, they're the most hideous things ever.
No.
Like, you shake this and you can you hear this?
No.
You can feel like the sausage is bouncing around this briny water.
No.
Should this be a forfeit to eat?
No, I'm not eating them. Okay guys, so I will say, ironically, The stuff that was the most out of date was all the stuff that we found at the start, which was at the very front of the cupboard. I mean, to be fair, there might be a lot of stuff way more out of date, but Mum took the packages off it and put it in jars, probably so I wouldn't know. I'm pleased we got rid of a load of stuff. We've also saved a load of stuff. And now it's pretty much time to start.
We missed a cupboard.
Did we?
More jars. I feel like your mum is single-handedly holding up the glass industry. Okay, that was an easy one. Oh my goodness, Keely! I swear, every time I close and open a cupboard, there's more stuff just randomly appears. Ah! Alright, so I was putting off thinking about the stuff that we had to do until we got the cupboards empty, but now thinking about everything is so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Not only do we have to demolish this kitchen, we also are putting in a new floor. We're also tiling the backsplash. I think we need to write a list.
Oh my word, big boy list. Big boy list.
Let's write a list.
Yes. Coffee, then list.
Guys, this thing is the most dangerous thing for us. Because you just fire and forget and you always have coffee on tap.
Permanent. Okay, I need some. Water, water, water.
First and definitely not the last coffee break of this journey.
Oh my goodness, I know. Okay guys, we need to do a list. First off is...
Let's write that. Empty the kitchen cupboards, because then we can take that one off instantly.
Yeah.
And get that first little dopamine hit.
I'm also going to add clear the utility space because we've done that too.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to
Demolish kitchen.
Remove tiles.
Clean floors,
struts,
repair.
lay floor, build utility, build slash install bottom cupboards. I think you do your bench
Yeah.
top. I'll just get shelves and skirting. Is that
Is that it? This makes it very real.
Oh my word, I can't believe we're doing this.
Also, like, this is a very, very, like, simplified list. There's so many of these things that have a lot more to them than just what it says.
Like even this laying the floor, guys, that's deep. We have to build parts of the floor in here. Lay the floor in the kitchen, lay the floor in around the spiral stairs, in around the fridge and the freezer, don't know how we're moving them, and then all the way right through that utility room. Yeah. Takes so much floor, and it's just that one wee box.
This was your idea.
I'm going to put it here, so it's always in view.
So we can track our non-progress. Thankfully, I can start us off. Boom.
Yes!
Look at that, we're halfway there.
I'm going to be honest, this one took way longer than I thought.
And that's not going to be the last time you say that.
I know. Okay, demolish. Next.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right after I drink my coffee.
Okay guys, so brief intermission from the chaos in the house. I've brought you out to the van where it is nice and calm so I can tell you guys about today's sponsor, Rosetta Stone. And if you don't know, that is a language learning app that I've actually been using for over 2 years ago. I got it as a gift from my sister when we went to Japan to learn Japanese. And since then I have now got lifetime membership, which means I have access to over 25 different languages, and I've been using it to try and learn Spanish. And the big reason I really love Rosetta Stone over other language learning apps, apart from the fact that I'm not constantly getting bombarded by adverts or that I don't get messages guilting me every day if I haven't done it, is how flipping good it is. It is so immersive, it is so context based, it's all picture based, it's listening based, it has really good speech recognition, so when I have to say something at it, it'll tell me if I'm not quite right and I have to keep doing it. It is strict, guys, it's a strict teacher, I'll tell you that. Porque huele mal el perro. I have to get 90% to pass to move on to the next round, but that's what makes it good. It's actually serious about language. It is not a gamified app. It really wants you to learn. So if you're like me and you want to try and learn a language like for real, I really want to get fluent in Spanish, or whether you just want to like stretch your brain a little bit and have fun like I did with Japanese, the cool thing is that they have 60% off lifetime membership right now if you use our link down below. And not only that, it is also a really great gift. Like I said, that's how I first got into it, and right now when you get a subscription you can gift it to somebody, which is perfect for Christmas. Like legit, that's what my Christmas present was. So go check it out, click the link down below, and thank you so much Rosetta Stone for sponsoring this video. Now I better get back to the carnage.
Guys, it feels really wrong. I feel like I'm being so disrespectful to your mum and dad by just like breaking your kitchen. But it has to be done.
Yeah, I'm scared.
So no disrespect meant. We love you. However, this kitchen has got to go.
This is a feisty drill. Your other drill's not as feisty. That's because you had that old drill.
No, you just do that.
Is it much?
When are we going to realise that this was a big mistake?
We already have. Oh!
Oh my goodness. Lovely.
Well done.
Demolition.
Oh god, we're going to get really used earplugs.
Here you go.
Oh, I read that sad.
Guys, the little caps that you put on top of screws have been glued in, so trying to get them out, it's a bit of a horlicks, but it's okay because these top cabinets are just going to the skip. There's a spoon.
It's not as bad as I was expecting.
That's the first cupboard of many.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I wasn't sure if there'd be a giant hole behind that, but that's actually a wall.
So obviously we're going to have to come back and fill all these holes because this is being left bare. There's just a couple of shelves that are going up here.
Yeah. What? The whole wall's coming away?
It's just that layer of stipple.
Okay,
That's just plaster.
We're definitely...
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Yay! Hey, at least that's good solid plaster behind it.
Okay, so we're actually fully plastering that.
Well, we have to. Look at that.
So, do we need to add plastering to our skill set? Literally cupboard 1, Philly, and we've already unveiled a wall that's coming apart. Oh!
And you know what? This is going to keep happening.
Sorry. Philly, we're doing things! Guys, things are happening very slowly, but they're happening. Jeeps.
Are we at the point of no return?
Oh, we're far beyond that. Yeah. Fantastic. Absolutely bloody fantastic. The wires are intact, the wall's intact.
We did it!
We're intact.
Okay, solid wall.
I know, Philly, I really thought we were going to be finding holes. This is okay.
This is okay. There's only so much screwing that we can do, and then sometimes we just got to get the hammer out.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Guys, we're not going to do any of the electrics. We're going to get somebody in to do that. That's one thing that I just don't want to fool around with.
Yeah, it's one thing doing 12 volt in a van. It's a completely different scenario doing 240 volt in a house that probably has very retro electronics as it is.
Hulk smash!
Oh!
We're live?
Yeah.
Hardboard, like.
What on earth?
We're discovering things!
Wow.
Spiders! So, we can add kitchen demolishers to our list. Now we just need to figure out how to make a new one. Okay. Guys.
What the hell are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? You know, it was your idea.
I know. I'm so annoying.
No. You don't get a high five for that.
Low five?
Oh my goodness. This is the biggest can of worms I think I've ever opened.
100%.
I'm super happy with the progress that we made just in an afternoon. It's nice to see what we're actually sinking our teeth into. We definitely need an electrician to come out and take a look at the electrics and the lighting and stuff. Yeah, I think it's just more mentally draining when you're taking the stuff down, knowing that you're going to have to put some stuff back up. I'm excited, but definitely feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Good morning, guys. We are back in the kitchen for day 2. We have big plans today. So you've seen that we managed to get all the top cupboards off, which I'm super happy about. And then Keely decided to tackle this back wall. So it's been taking a lot of layers.
Yes guys, so at first the vision was a nice whitewash. I've done 4 layers of whitewash, and honestly, I just don't think it actually looks good. I don't think it's the right vibe. So I went and bought satin wood paint, and I'm just going to do a nice big thick straight coat. I'm just learning. It's just, don't think it works.
And I think this is going to happen to us again and again with this project. We're going to try something, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to adapt and overcome and see what happens.
A little piece of advice, guys. Just buy the expensive paintbrush and the expensive paint, because I bought the cheap one, I bought the cheap brush. I thought, what difference is this going to make? I regret it. I do this every time with DIY, and I always regret buying the cheap stuff. So learn from me. And also wear your PPE.
Just like my cool work boots. So today my plan is to get the rest of these bottom cupboards out and also get the tiles off the wall. And then if I have time, I did go and get some polyfiller, so I will fill all the holes and gaps and everything. So fingers crossed we can tick some more boxes today. But for now, let's go. Yeah! A spoon! Free spoon! Progress, baby! I have to say, I'm learning so much about fitting kitchens just by taking one out. Mainly that you can hide a multitude of sins. It's a massive hole in the wall here, Keely.
What?
We're gonna need more polyfiller.
I'm afraid. Who knows what's behind everything else, seriously. Good job.
Hammer! Might be time to turn the electric off. Yeesh. Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is so good that you're going to be able to actually fix that floor now. Do you know what I mean? That's a problem we didn't even know we had.
I know, maybe it would be nice to not have that problem at all.
So there's no floor and there's a giant hole in the wall.
Where's this screw in this?
Hit it! It's here, I'd say.
Okay.
You know, anyone that buys an old house and that renovates it or anything finds holes and random stuff. We're all just hoping we might also find treasure.
At least there's a joist there.
So yeah, we'll just have to put in a little bit of floor. This is good, at least we're finding this, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy that this was under here. My parents probably had no idea that they've got random holes everywhere.
Exactly. Look at this massive hole we're going to have to fill that in. Whatever that is. Or was. So obviously this floor isn't going to be as straightforward as we thought. And I know there's another hole under this sink as well, so that's going to be fun.
Okay guys, so I've done one coat of the good paint and the good brush on the right hand side of the stairs, and honestly, like, revolutionary, absolutely revolutionary. It just looks so much better. But holy smokes, does this stuff stink. I be high. Okay Philly, come see what you think. Now you can compare the two of them.
Oh my goodness, it's like a different wall.
Good job guys, good job. How's it going?
Good, just trying to figure out how to polish a turd.
Yes, even though I have finished my painting, when I came in here I all of a sudden felt very overwhelmed, and then I was like, maybe we're just hungry, so we put the stove back in place, put some fuses on, and then maybe we'll feel less overwhelmed when we've eaten.
I put a floor down.
Yes?
Yeah, we just filled in this hole and used bits of the old kitchen to give a floor recycle, you know.
Okay, gonna be honest guys, I really hoped food would fill us with more like pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
But there's no pizzazz. But we're
Speak
gonna
for yourself. I have all the pizzazz.
Also, I'm sorry, Philly's told me I've been screaming a lot in this video, guys, and
Every time I do something, you're like, what's that?
I'm feeling quite nervous. Quite a lot of loud noises happening.
That's what happens when you're demolishing anything.
Do you feel ready? How do you feel?
I'm never gonna feel ready, but sometimes you just gotta start.
We're definitely a bit scared about the fact that we're around the plumbing now, but
It's okay. So when we get to here, we're gonna turn the water off. Guys, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I was also looking at this, like this piece of wood behind the sink. Like, what's that hiding?
Well, do you want to do that right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of want to see what that didn't used to be there. That's a random skirting board. Right, let's see what's behind this bad boy.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wet. Lots of spiders.
Spider warning.
Eek.
Oh my goodness, he's a biggie. He's coming right for us. I don't even understand what that was there for. That's gross. Okay, I've just realized what it is. This isn't countertop. They must have had a leak and they've cut the countertop, stuck another piece of wood in, and then realized it didn't look good and just covered it up with another piece of wood. Sound about right?
Sounds about right to me. How long before we realised that this was a massive mistake?
Yesterday?
Man, there's so many can of worms. There's just like open cans of worms all over this kitchen.
Yeah.
And we don't have long.
I know.
We have a lot to do, and there's just the two of us.
Mhm. We got this.
Alright, we're going to continue demolishing this section of the kitchen. Hopefully it comes out easy enough. What are you doing?
I'm just going off script.
What are you doing? Guys, this is what happens. This is what happens. Keely will start a job and then randomly get sidetracked looking at something else. And then there'll be like all these started jobs. Like, honestly, you sound really familiar right now.
I am my father's daughter. What can I say?
What are you doing?
No, I'm just pulling it out. I'm not allowed to keep going.
Why are you pulling it out?
Just because sorry. Just maybe pre-warn me.
Guys, I'm getting so much better at this. Honestly, see, as soon as you've done a few of them, then you know where the screws are.
This is good. This is really good.
Positivity! That was one. It's all quite unorthodox. But we kind of want to keep the sink in for the next couple of days, so we're trying to like, cut around it and yeah, take out what we can. Because it come across that we're completely clueless.
Yeah.
But we can speed it all up, and then nobody will know.
Okay.
Alright partner, this is your job, let's go.
Finally. Oh, is that water? No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I get to do something. Oh. Oh. I mean, sorry. Yeah, I'm so chill. Nothing scares me. Is that a wire? Oh no, that's silicone. I mean, it's okay. I'm not stressed at all. I'm so cool.
Yeah, you like it? You're so,
Yeah.
you're so zen right now.
I'm so zen.
Look at you, well done.
Yes.
You're a demolisher, a demolitioner.
And I think this should come out quite easy. Let me just double check that. I'll take this outside.
I'll just double check this, yeah. Yeah, looks good. Why is there just a random wire plugged into a socket? Guys, this is the kind of stuff that you find in old houses.
Okay, and then now the next thing is
The plumbing.
disconnecting that. Now, I have turned that knob off.
Mm-hmm. YOLO?
Do we just do it?
Done.
Oh. Nothing leaked. We just disconnected a washing machine.
Add plumber to the list of things that we can do.
Whoa, look at us go. We can turn knobs. Guys, sometimes I wonder why my mum trusted us. But she did.
Sometimes I wonder why you get us into these things.
I get us into so much, guys. I'm just like,
And then
yeah, we'll do
I
that.
have to get us out.
I know, but look at how much we're skilling up. Look how much we're skilling up.
All you're doing is adding like unnecessary stress and years to my life. I feel about 10 years older.
Still 26, guys. Yes, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Is this the moment of victory?
I don't know if it's victory or just bloody despair.
Hey, it's the moment of victory! Oh wow, that was way harder than it needed to be.
Guys, I think that is where we're going to end tonight.
Everything's taking far longer than we thought.
I wonder who said that before.
Look guys, things be happening. We can't technically tick anything off, but tomorrow morning, hopefully, We will. At least the pipe didn't explode.
That is a positive.
Yeah.
That's one thing we can take away.
Yeah.
Nothing's went wrong yet. Nothing's necessarily went right.
I was going to say, nothing's went right, but nothing's went terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's go get food.